The New York State Opioid Settlement Advisory Board met on Wednesday to further discuss how the state will allocate the settlement funds. Our New York State Capitol correspondent Elise Klein breaks down the highlights and speaks to advocates about the areas they hope they'll receive funding.
Last week, the State Office of Addiction Services and Support sent a letter to the Opioid Settlement Advisory Board, rejecting two of their recommendations to the state about how to allocate the settlement funds. In a meeting today, advisory board members discussed their response. The Opioid Settlement Advisory Board sent their recommendation report to the state on November 1st. They have 14 days to respond from the date they received the state's letter. The letter essentially rejects the board's recommendations to fund harm reduction efforts under the Department of Health and overdose prevention centers. The commissioner from New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports says the state rejected the board's recommendations because of state and federal laws, but that harm reduction continues to be a priority for the state. Overdose prevention centers are not legal under federal law, but New York City hosts the only two in the country under its jurisdiction. Advocates from those prevention centers say they are critical to helping individuals struggling with addiction.
Overdose prevention centers save lives. They save the lives of people directly impacted by the opioid epidemic.
C says at On Point they have saved 655 lives since they opened a year ago.
We are having an impact on the opioid epidemic. We are having an impact on the reduction of lives lost to overdose.
A majority of advisory board members said today they also feel that prevention centers play a significant role in saving lives from the opioid epidemic. In Albany, Elise Klein, WNY News Now.